since I was a little girl, I've been obsessed with interior design and always thought it could be an alternative career. So I've put my money where my mouth is and enrolled on a college course to make sure I know all the basics, as I plan to offer my novice services to a family who could never hire or couldn't afford to pay a designer of their own.
I feel like I'm running on nerves. I'm just so desperate to please.
And having done up 5 houses of my own and sharing the journey with my followers, I know just how much juggling and decision-making there is to keep things on track.
It's quite overwhelming.
I'm going to be stepping away from my usual place of work, the comfort of a warm TV studio, to take on the role of interior designer. Hiya!
Hi.
How are you?
I feel surprisingly comfortable.
Are these for me?
Oh my goodness, you've won me over already.
Some are facing challenges they can't overcome alone.
Sorry. Don't be sorry. Never be sorry. Making me cry.
To solve their design dilemmas, I'll develop and pitch my own creative ideas using a 3-dimensional interactive mood box. Then I'll celebrate with them when their projects are going well.
I can't believe this was a garage 6 or 7 weeks ago.
And be a guiding hand and a shoulder to cry on when they're not.
Rush is a very good peacemaker.
Coming back to see if together we've achieved a dream result.
Oh my gosh! This is a sort of challenge that I've never had before, but I'm excited. I'm ready, I think.
10 families, 10 budgets, but only one of me. Rochelle Humes, interior designer in the making.
I don't know. I'm just starting out. I'm new around here. I've had a passion for interior design for as long as I can remember. I honestly think if I didn't do what I do as a profession, that's the route I would have gone down.
I've learned a lot from being very hands-on in designing my own homes. Though I did have a little bit of help.
Have you mentioned in this room that I did some DIY?
What was that again?
The mirrors, I put the mirrors up on the wall.
Can I just tell you, the mirrors lean against the wall.
Yeah, but Rush, there was a bit of a process. I had to put the foam sponge thing on the back against the wall so it doesn't mark the walls. That was
Do you know
my
what?
DIY.
Actually, I could do with you. I've got 10 homes. If we need a builder...
Yes. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah. When JLS isn't on tour,
Yeah.
can you just come and lean a mirror against the wall?
Yeah, fine, I'll be there. I'll let you know.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'll do the thing what builders do when you say, can you come and do this? You go, ooh. Pencil behind the ear. Ooh, tough job, that one. See if I can squeeze you in.
Can you?
Try to.
Thanks.
Great to see you've got my back, Marv. I think I might need it for this next design project. School business manager Henry and assistant head teacher Laura live in Hounslow, West London, with their son Wilf and daughter Pearl. Go!
Oh, well done, Wilf.
So we really love the area in which we live at the moment, and with the kids are really happy here. We've got friends here, the kids have got friends here. I think the last 18 months, all of us have spent more time at home, and so really value that in perhaps a different way than we've ever valued it before. So trying to kind of make this be like a more established family home is really important to us.
Since moving in 4 years ago, the couple have lovingly decorated the lounge and bedrooms. But they've hit a stumbling block with the kitchen and dining area.
Have a look at the pictures first.
Our kitchen is very much like a one-person kitchen. One person can be in there. If anyone else wants a drink or wants to get the kids a snack, well, tough, they can't because it's too small.
The actual storage space in the kitchen is minute and just really not suitable for a family of 4, particularly given the amount that Wilf can eat. He can eat you out of house and home, so we need a lot more storage space. Quite embarrassed if you open some of the drawers that everything is just kind of thrown in there. So at the moment, it just doesn't really reflect our taste.
It's the most used room in the whole house, particularly by Laura, who homeschooled and taught lessons to her pupils via Zoom. Throwing cooking and general life, it's become completely overrun by toys, stuff and utensils. But it's not only the storage that's falling short in this house.
I'm 6'6", and this house was built in the late 1920s when not many people were 6'6". And one thing that I get used to it, because you have to as a tall person, is the fact that you don't fit through all doors. And so I've got a very hard bit on the top of my head. I would really like to be able to have doorways that I can walk through without having to duck.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
They're so desperate for space that they've remortgaged their home and will use the money to build a large split-level kitchen diner by creating an open-plan extension out into the garden.
We've never taken on a big build before. Quite terrified of the amount of money that we're spending on something that the only time we've ever spent that amount of money is on the house itself. What we're really keen to do is, if we're going to add that space, have it as a real wow space.
But they can't afford to waste the renovation on badly laid plans or designs because they won't have the money to fix it.
We just kind of focused on get the builder in, get the money together, get it sorted. We need some help in thinking about how we make the inside really reflect us, but also be a fantastic space to be in.
We're really looking forward to having Rochelle helping us because we'd like an expert view on what design we can introduce into the house that we're not aware of already. Also, the stakes are really high. We're spending a lot of money on this, and it has to work, and it has to be really good.
Henry and Laura are taking one of the biggest financial risks of their lives with this project. I can't afford to get this wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really nervous. I'm like, at the start of my interior design career, this is a whole new thing and a new world for me. And doing something so big for someone else at the minute is filling me with dread.
I need to wrap my head around it all. The sooner, the better. So I've come to see their home for myself.
Hello! Hi! OK, welcome, come on through.
Yeah, come in.
Goodness me, oh, this is so nice.
So this is as it stands at the moment.
Right. Let's talk about what bugs you. What are the
Yeah.
problems for you in this room?
It's mostly just about space, and we really like to entertain, don't we? We like
Yeah.
to have friends and family over.
Yeah.
And there's just not enough space in here. The table does expand to fit 6, but that's still not enough.
Right.
And then toy storage is always an issue.
It's just awful, isn't it?
The toys are kind of organised, but it never really stays like that.
Oh, ever.
Yeah, the second they're in there, then that's that.
That's it.
Yeah. Our cocktails are on top of our jigsaws, pretty much.
So here it's going to be about hopefully making this into more of a play area for the kids, and then having the more adult space outside in the extension.
Yeah.
So that as they grow as well, they're 4 and 6 at the moment, and as they get bigger, then they can use this for different things.
Yes.
It might be play area now, and then
And then it might be like a chill zone or
Yeah.
somewhere where they
Yeah.
want to sit and hang out with their friends or
Yeah.
watch TV or...
Yeah.
separate from us.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
But still connected to us.
Yes, but far away.
Yeah, that's it.
Close, but not too close.
Yes, exactly that.
Every nook and cranny of the dining area is stuffed with toys and games, and the kitchen looks just as squashed.
Let's have a little look
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the kitchen, shall we?
Yeah.
Just so I can understand the storage element properly.
Okay, so this is the drawer of doom then. That this stuff just gets shoved in there.
Oh, I wish I could show you my drawer of doom.
Yeah.
So if we can be nosy.
Yeah,
we'll
please
have a
do.
look. So, like, I get it. Like, you're on...
Yeah,
the shelf heights are also weird. You could do with,
Yeah.
So,
It did get to the point where I had to have cereal on the floor because it didn't fit into the cupboard.
yeah, pulling out shelves and
Yeah.
whatnot. Right, so explain to me what is proposed in terms of an extension so far.
Okay, so the idea is we essentially double the size of the space.
Right.
So it'll go up to the edge of the decking there.
Right.
And then put the kitchen and dining room out there. Then have this as storage here
Yeah.
and playroom there.
Okay.
We also want to keep as much volume as we can, and so the ceiling height will be more or less the same, but the floor height will drop by nearly a metre.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay.
I can see why they're so excited about this extension. It's going to make the space feel huge. They've already booked the builders, so my job is to come up with an interior design plan for the new extension and the playroom from scratch.
Can we have a little look around the rest of the house so I can just get a bit more of a sense of your style?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, is that okay? Right.
Head on through to the lounge. Okay, so this is the lounge.
Oh, I love it in here.
So this room we feel like is pretty much finished
Yes,
now.
this really, I can see you in here.
So yeah, we've tried to do a bit more colour in
It's
here.
gorgeous. I like the green.
We've been thinking about a similar kind of colour palette maybe for the kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
And do something like that.
I think that would be really nice.
Yeah, I think that'd be really nice.
If you're not scared to go there, I
No,
think
that'd be really good.
amazing.
I think that's an interesting thing.
This one piece will make 52 layers.
Watch on mobile devices or the big screen. All for free. No subscription required.
Altogether, the new layout is just under 50 square metres. That is a lot of space for me to design, so I need to know what I'm working with.
This is a big job. It's not like a lick of paint and a new sofa. This is quite a big deal. What are we looking at in terms of budget?
We'd like to try and do it for about 75,000.
Okay.
We think that the shell of the build will be about 55
Yeah.
from what the builders said. We know that, things don't always go to plan.
Yeah, and whenever they say that, you always have to factor in some buffer room, right? So your budget is a fair amount, which is great. I think we're going to do something really great here. I'm actually really excited for you.
Brilliant.
I really, really
Yeah,
am. I think
we're
it's gonna be
excited.
great. Yeah.
I think we can't quite believe it's actually going to happen.
It's going to happen. We're all here now. It's happening. You've hired me. Don't sack me yet. So I'm going to go crack on. Thank you both. Thank you. The budget is big, but so is the pressure because this is a lot of money. We don't want to get this wrong. The structural work is really quite a lot. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well, but I'm really, really excited about it. I think it's going to be great.
In West London, Henry and Laura have remortgaged their home to pay for a new kitchen, diner and playroom. It's a huge expense for them, and it's down to me to make sure the design will stand the test of time.
I need to nail this and get this right. They've already got such a good sense of style naturally. So I feel like I need to pull out the big guns to really impress them.
If anyone can relate to the pressure I'm feeling, it's my friend and mentor, designer Sally O'Connor.
Henry and Laura, I mean, they are just a dream. Great style, good budget. I'm almost feeling not redundant, I suppose, because they definitely need the plan and they need some real sort of guidance. However, I'm sort of like, I hope it's going to be as good as they're expecting because I know that, they can afford for it to be amazing. So now I need to do that bit and be the amazing, So I think, is that something that ever worries you?
Yes.
Do you?
And I still worry, 10 years on, and I don't think that will ever stop, but I think you're very much like me in that sense that you hold your projects close to your heart and so you want it to be perfect. But actually, I still think that they need your support.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely some space planning issues there that you can help them overcome.
Okay, deep breath, note to self. Be confident, you've got this. The builders have arrived and are working at breakneck speed on those extension walls. So I don't have long before Henry and Laura will need to start making big decisions, and colour scheme is top of my agenda.
They love green, so I've been working on putting together a sort of green scheme. So I just want to check before I've worked on too much that I'm still on the right train of thought.
Hi, Rochelle.
How are you?
Really well, how are you?
So are we still where we were on colour scheme? Because I know how much you loved green and I've sort of factored that in a little bit to my drawings.
We do still like the green, but we are now starting to think about a navy kitchen as well.
OK.
We're looking at navy units that are all base level, white marble worktop.
We're just a bit nervous about green, getting the tone right of the green. Just don't want to get it and it be the wrong tone when I think navy's safer. Not necessarily navy's better, that's safer.
Yeah, OK. I've had a navy kitchen before. You think there's not much difference in the depth of colour, but for some reason, navy just does absorb the light a little more. And I know it's not much difference, but for some reason, green just doesn't have the same effect. So I think it's just weighing up those options and deciding. But I'm all for a navy kitchen. As I said, I've had one before and I love them. I think they're gorgeous. But there are pros and cons to both. OK, well, I will see you both next week. We've got lots to talk about. And nice to see your faces.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to next week. It'd be really good.
Yeah.
Right, take care, guys. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye. The colour, we've definitely had a change of heart. I think what's happened is they've gone for a little shop, by the sounds of it, and they've seen a navy kitchen in a showroom in all its glory, and now sort of thought to themselves, oh, actually, maybe we want navy instead. And I've just done a green concept. So that's great.
So it's out with the green and in with the blue. I guess I'd better rustle up some new design plans. But I shouldn't be so surprised. I know better than most how quickly clients can change their minds.
When I was just on that Zoom call, I just saw myself and thought, gosh, I must have been annoying when I randomly go, actually, I've just seen this on Instagram. I think this is the route we're going down. And Sally's tirelessly been, like, doing schemes and concepts for weeks.
In West London, the old bay window and frames are taken out and the surrounding wall will be removed to create the airy, open-plan feel across the space. This is one of the most ambitious projects I've taken on in my new role as interior designer. So I've come to Chelsea Design Centre to talk styles and concepts with Sally.
So, Henry and Laura, we both do that because I adore them. They've got a real sort of eclectic style, a nice mix of lots of different things, and I feel like there is that added pressure because, like, they're great anyway. So it's just sort of, what I want to do is present a floor plan or present a scheme that they actually haven't thought of themselves.
And sometimes you find with clients that are really into interiors like Henry is, there's almost like that added pressure, but
Yeah.
I get the impression that they're quite open
Yes.
and they'd be interested in actually, right, what can you come up with, Rosh?
Absolutely,
That can really
yeah.
show me something that I might not have considered
Yeah.
or seen before. And what might be quite nice, if they've got things that they love or like that they already own,
Yes.
How can we repurpose that and put that into the new space, potentially? That I think that could be quite key here as well.
Yeah, I agree.
With Sally's help, I'm putting together a 3-dimensional mood box for Henry and Laura, filled with colour swatches, tiles and fabrics that I think would look fab in their new kitchen diner and kids' play area. I've had to really step up my game for this one and I'm excited to see what they think.
Today I've invited Henry and Laura to a beautiful home in London, and it essentially does everything they need their home to do. I'm hoping we get some really good inspo for them, but I also think they might just want to move in here.
I'll be pitching my design ideas to them here in this stunning open-plan kitchen and living space to give them some inspirational ideas on how bold they could go with their own room and to help them commit to a colour scheme. There is an abundance of clever storage in here, but without compromising on the wow factor.
Oh, wow.
Hi. This is nice, isn't it?
Yes, wow, look at this.
The use of a sophisticated grey across the walls, units and countertops creates a stylish contrast to the light wood tones of the kitchen island, with delicate golden accents in the unit handles and pendant lighting.
Look, storage everywhere.
That's a lot of cupboards.
There's a lot of cupboards. I mean, even utilising the stairs.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's amazing.
Yeah, I really like it.
There's so much storage.
This feels very you to me.
It really is.
It's really, really beautiful. And I like, actually, the different colours on different bits as well.
Yes,
It's nice.
it's not too matchy-matchy.
No. But this is why it's really helpful, don't you think, to come into
Yes.
a kitchen that already exists,
Yes.
that, you know, and have a nose around somebody else's home.
Yeah. I bet his spice cupboard looks better than ours.
I bet it does.
Now, let's talk about the colour. Because we originally thought green. I mean, you're both representing different colours today. I love that. Laura's gone team green.
It wasn't on purpose.
And Henry's gone team navy. So we spoke about different colours. I've sort of brought you to a place that's a bit of a hybrid of the both of them.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this colour?
What's really interesting is that I look at that and I think, oh, that's lovely, that's a really good navy. I bet Laura's looking over there thinking, oh, that's a lovely green.
Yeah, and
it's the same colour.
This is the exact thing, and this happened to me when I did a kitchen of mine previously. Because the light is so different in different parts of this room, you're actually getting a little bit of both thrown off, which I'm actually not mad at here.
It works. And it would really work in our space too, because we can maybe bring bits of the colour into the darker space and have some in the kitchen. It could work.
Yeah, OK. Should we take your coats off?
Yeah.
And I will show you what I've got planned for you over here.
Okay, sounds good.
Before I show them the mood box, I'm going to show them the plans.
So, we're going to start with as we walk through,
Yeah.
In the new playroom area, I'm using matte grey with undertones of navy to draw the eye to the feature wall and fireplace, with neutral shelving to keep the room feeling light, airy and versatile. And then what I was thinking is the wall opposite, that could become full height and width joinery. So whether that's something that we pull off shelf or whether that is something that's, you know, bespoke, that's dependent on budget. The space will be split level with the extension sitting about a metre lower, maximising the sense of height and space. In the extension, new kitchen cabinets lining the walls will be in a grey-blue tone and include a full-height larder cupboard. I'm also pitching a kitchen island with a contrasting tile surround combined with wooden parquet flooring through into the dining area.
Just creates that little bit of interest, which I just think
that's really
is
cool.
so you.
We've got those pretty much exact tiles in our downstairs toilet, so it matches exactly.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. I was the most nervous about showing you
really?
guys. Yeah, because
gorgeous.
you know and I know exactly what your style is. So I feel like it's the hardest to,
Well, you
to
do.
choose.
That is exactly
Got it
it. So yeah, perfect.
Wow.
Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Right, so I was.
Yes, please, that would be great.
I'm so pleased you like that because that's bold.
Yeah,
and I know that you
really
like bold.
Yeah, it's good bold.
Yeah.
It's time for the mood box.
Here it is.
My collection of fabrics, colours and textures I think they'll love.
It's beautiful.
I absolutely love these, you know, the bit that we already are all obsessed with. So finally, before I let you go, colour. Where are we? We've got three options at the minute. We've got navy, we've got green, and we've got sort of a, should we call it a narine?
Yes.
A gravy? What do you think?
I think the gravy is the gravy's the way to go.
Gravy looks good.
We're coining it. It's all gravy, baby.
With a budget of £20,000, Henry and Laura are going to create a Scandi-style kitchen diner and playroom in a greyish navy colour scheme with hints of orange and gold in the accessories.
These cushion fabrics I love.
Really happy.
We're really happy.
Yeah. I think what I really appreciate is that it's just made us think of things that we wouldn't have thought of. I think we would have just gone into, just finish the build, worry about decorating it later. And actually, thinking about it now means that we will change the way that we do bits of the build.
They love it. What a reaction. Oh, my goodness me. I'm so chuffed. And, yeah, I'm made up. I feel like I'm going to have a celebratory gin.
So now the next steps are actually make that amazing box and Rochelle's brilliant vision into reality.
Yeah.
I'm delighted that Laura and Henry liked my designs. Now the rest is up to them. It's a big build and it's getting bigger.
We've now seen some walls go up, which is really good to see, and then this week we've seen a little bits of roof, which is giving us an idea for how the whole space will feel as a whole, and we're really, really excited.
When we look out from inside, sometimes you think, oh, is it too small? Have we not done it big enough? And we're spending all this money. But actually stepping outside and looking at it as a space which you'll actually use, it will be good, but it's just a bit nerve-wracking, particularly now we have a massive hole in the back of the house.
So today we're clearing out the kitchen. Toasty maker we do want to keep out because that will be really useful. And then we've got to have a temporary kitchen in the lounge for 5, maybe 6 weeks, which is not going to be a lot of fun.
The next stage is to take out the kitchen units. Bit by bit, the old cabinets are removed, making space for loads of super practical storage. But Laura's mind is focused on the more decorative side of things.
We loved the tile that Rochelle suggested, this one here, but we decided that the colours were a little bit too muted for us, so we wanted to go a little bit bolder. So we found a really similar pattern online, but with some slightly louder colours. So this is in much the same way that Rochelle's tile then inspired all the colours in her scheme. We're going to take a similar tile and then use the colours in our scheme. So the pink we're going to pick out in the fridge, the navy colour is going to be in the kitchen. This kind of colour here we're going to use as a copper worktop, so I think that'll be really, really cool. We're looking forward to seeing that. We're not sure about the yellow yet, might pick that up. Rochelle has suggested doing like a painted panel on one wall, so we might do that there.
Laura and Henry are going with a slightly different colour scheme to the one that I pitched. But I'm really pleased that they're using one of my favourite techniques of basing a colour palette around a cool tile they love. Laura's creativity has got me inspired to get them a quirky gift.
So when I first visited Henry and Laura, I noticed that they document their kids' height on the wall. It's something that I do at home. It's so lovely to be able to do that. However, that wall is now going. So I wanted to buy them a huge height chart. I've managed to find a ruler as tall as Henry. It's not been an easy task, but I've just found one.
The build has reached the messy stage. Dust clouds, rubble, and constant noise can really make you question why you started in the first place. So Henry and Laura take a much-needed family breather.
Where's Wolf gone? Where's he gone? It has been really exciting getting the work started. Every day when we come home from work, just kind of going in, looking out the back window and seeing what's different in the garden. Ready? Blow! The main concern moving forward is making sure that we have everything within budget. So Henry and I spent an evening the other night creating a mega spreadsheet with everything that we can possibly think of and trying to think of worst case scenarios for prices and best case scenarios for prices. And now the job is to try and find the best case scenario.
I'm a huge fan of a budgeting spreadsheet, but I'm also a huge fan of shopping. I've come to Spitalfields Market in London to see if anything catches my eye for Henry and Laura.
I love these. I don't know why, but I'm really drawn to those. So cool. I just think there's a few pieces that I think she would love because she's keen on photography. I mean, she's a mum. We all become keen on photography also when we're mums. But also, I think the bits look really cool, and you know, the shelves and the new shelves that we're planning to put in, and they just have a real eclectic mix of different things. I think they'll look great.
It's a developing tank.
Oh, amazing.
You know, use it in a little storage box.
This would really match the flooring. I think they'll like this. And I'll also take the 2 cameras. I'm going to get one for me and one for Henry and Laura. They're too good to leave. Still having a right little spend down. I've only been here 2 minutes. Oh, lovely stuff. Thank you. See you later.
Back in West London, the new extension has a roof and walls, but not much else.
So we finished week 8 of the build now, which initially was the plan of how long the build was going to take. The problem we've got is that the base units haven't gone in and they can't do the worktops until they've taken a template from the base units, and they take over a week to order. We have pushed the spec of things higher than we originally thought we would. I'm sure this is a really familiar story that as you go along you think, oh, well, actually, if we're doing this, we want to do it right, and therefore you end up spending a bit more money. But there still feels like there's such a long way to go.
But for 6'6" Henry, the changes that have happened are reason to celebrate.
I can now walk through here without having to duck, without having to do my sort of, I don't have to do that anymore. I can just walk straight through, which is really, really good. I know it seems like a very small thing. We're talking about 8 centimetres or something, but this means such a lot to me to be able to walk into my own kitchen.
With the build officially overrunning and some deviations from the plan I designed, I'm curious to see how Henry and Laura are coping.
Hi.
Hi.
So talk to me about the process. How has it been? Has it been stressful? Has it gone to plan?
No, we're not within budget, but I think we always knew we would need a contingency, and we knew that we had that there, so probably we kind of made decisions that were bearing that in mind.
If you've got that contingency there, it like you say, it's like, well, we may as well do it because we're only going to do this now, you know? It's going to be worth it.
I hope you're going to be pleased.
I'm sure I will. If it's anything like the rest of your home, I'll be absolutely made up, so.
Good.
Well, take care of yourselves.
Take care,
guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
We won't know until they're finished and paid for the work just how over budget they are.
It's weird, isn't it? Because obviously I'm the interior designer, but they're reassuring me a little bit because they just seem so certain and so relaxed and they seem happy. I mean, I don't know if this is sort of alluring me into a false sense of security and I'm going to get there and be like, what has happened here? But at the minute, I feel confident. I think the only thing I'm worried about for them is the budget, because they are over budget, which in turn can and will be really stressful, you know.
And it'll be especially stressful if overspending means they can't afford to finish the job. Building a whole new kitchen extension can be a bit of a jigsaw. Trying to fit the right piece in at the right time doesn't always go to plan. For Henry and Laura, the work has so far taken over 10 weeks, much longer than scheduled. And the family have had to make do with their temporary kitchen in the lounge. Next door, it's all hands on deck to make it to the finish line. The parquet flooring needs to go down, the walls get a final lick of paint, and the tiler is polishing up his work.
This is just arrived.
With the work nearing completion, I've sent a little surprise to mark the occasion.
Oh, look! Oh, amazing.
You
Right.
bolt that way.
Oh, look at that.
Cool.
So, ooh, can we see it?
Henry, Laura, Wilson, Pearl. Oh, it's so nice.
That is brilliant.
That's really cool.
That's awesome. This is perfect because we used to have the markings on the door and now that's all gone.
Yeah.
And now we've got this again.
And now I can measure how tall they are.
Brilliant. And you can even measure me. Look, it goes up high enough. Brilliant.
So what do you think? Where's it going to go?
Should we go and find out where we can put it
Yeah.
up?
Let's have a look.
Cool, let's go for it.
The big thing I want to find out is, after 16 weeks, have they got the measure of this build?
So I am off to see the lovely Henry and Laura today. And I'm actually really, really excited. This was definitely, I'd say, my biggest challenge yet. It was my biggest build, so it was going to be. They did have a really healthy budget, which is great, but they literally put everything that they've ever earned and everything they have into that budget.
I think Rochelle's going to like what we've done. A lot of it is really close to what she suggested that we should do. And some things we've been inspired by what she's given us and we've gone a bit further. So I hope she gets that even though it's not exactly what she suggested, it's certainly inspired by it. We wouldn't have got to the place that we've got without Rochelle's ideas at all.
Hello. How has it all been?
A lot's done. Bit stressful at times. I hope you're going to like it.
Can I come in?
Yes, please.
Please, I need to have a look.
Before, Henry and Laura's dining and kitchen area was overcrowded and disorganised. A mishmash of toys and crafts jumbled in with crockery and kitchen utensils.
OK, come on through.
On through.
Oh my gosh. Oh my word, this is so nice, first of all. Yeah, we'll get that bit out of it.
Now, with bags of smart Scandi style, this is a magazine-worthy split-level kitchen, dining and living space with natural light flowing through where the wall and window used to be. They've added sparks of personality by using colour on the walls and accessories, plus desks for the kids to keep their knickknacks tidied away.
Guys, this is so good. So good. I just can't believe how incredible it looks. It feels a lot brighter than it did before, to me.
Yeah.
This new lounge area has plenty of space for the kids to hang out, but there isn't a toy in sight. I wonder how their storage solution is working out.
So, little differences that I'm noting. Storage.
Yeah. You suggested some bespoke storage
cabinetry here,
which
that's
looked
right.
beautiful on the plans, but was just a bit beyond our budget at the time. But the builders said that they would kind of put this wall in and make like a mini utility room.
Jade, can I have a little peek?
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yes.
So you have got some storage. Is it enough?
Yeah, I think long term the kids will grow out of quite a lot of their toys as well, which would be good.
That would be great.
And for now, we can kind of put stuff in there in baskets and boxes and things like that, which will really help. So yeah, it works.
And if you've got visitors, I suppose it serves the same principle.
Yeah,
you can just
shove it all in there.
Shove it all in and shut the door and lock it. Yeah. What I love is that you've brought the colour through. And that was one of my big hopes for you, that you would carry that green that I love from your lounge into here. This is so gorgeous. I mean, we spoke about perhaps having colour on the chimney breast, but I love the pattern of this feature on. I think it works really, really well.
I'm pleased that you like it, because I think this was where we felt we'd gone reasonably off-piece.
So I think great call. And I love it. Can I have a little look at the kitchen?
Please do, yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, this just looks exactly how I thought it was going to look in my mind.
Brilliant.
The sunlight is just flooding into their new extension, bouncing off of the gorgeous copper-topped kitchen island, which also houses all of the extra storage that Henry and Laura so badly needed. The stylish navy cabinets contrast beautifully with the neutral background. With a bold use of block colour on the feature wall and furniture, this is a brilliant social space to host family and friends.
It looks so cool. It's just you guys. It really, really is.
Well, it came from you because you suggested that we have a tile on the floor around the island.
Yeah.
We wanted something a little bit brighter and bolder and found this tile. And then from this tile, we thought, right, we need a pink fridge. So, pink fridge. We need some bright green. Well, we found these green ones. They were already painted green.
Yeah.
And everything stems from that, including the copper worktop comes from the tile. It all just works.
The tiles are so fab, and I love that sort of, it just creates real interest, doesn't it? The difference between the wood and the tile.
Well, without you, we would never have thought of putting tiles around the island on the floor, ever. So they might not be the ones you suggested, but they're where you suggested, and we wouldn't have done that without you.
Well, I love it. Honestly, the end result, it's really, really paid off. I noticed my little gift up there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's really thoughtful. It's really nice.
You are so welcome. I love that. It's going to be very, very handy.
Yeah, the kids are going to love it.
Do you know what you did gain, though? Is a lot more room for you.
Loads more room.
I absolutely love that you went with the colour blocking on the wall. It looks so, so good.
I'm delighted to see the new kitchen layout has really maximised the cupboards and drawer space.
I want to just be a little bit nosy because we spoke about having a big Larder-style cupboard. Well, this is a very different situation when it comes to storage. This is, I mean, this is everything, isn't it?
Even better now, the kids can reach their own breakfast things.
Yeah.
They can get everything they need and they can do it independently.
Yeah.
They really, really enjoy using it.
And no excuses as they grow older. There's no excuses. You can get it yourself. You're totally fine. Honestly, there's nothing more satisfying than a good pantry cupboard, is there? You've made really wise decisions with stuff. The little changes that you've made that are, you know, aren't on plan were definitely changes worth making because it works. You've excelled yourself with this. I don't think it could be any better. Genuinely, I really, really don't.
I'm so pleased that you like it.
Yeah, it's really... It's such a relief.
I love it. I would move in here tomorrow. It's honestly, it's so, so lovely.
It's been a tough slog, and I know they've gone over budget, which we need to talk about. But first, a little surprise from me.
I was shopping and I found a couple of things that I think you'll really, really like. It's just something little, but I think you'll really like it.
Thank you.
And I think you'll find a nice home for them.
OK, you open that one, I'll open this one.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, wow! Look! This is so cool. Oh, look!
It could take up a nice little space on your shelf.
So cool. Thank you.
Amazing. That's really, really cool.
You're very welcome.
I love it.
Last time I was here and we spoke about budget, it was a healthy budget. You said you had £75,000 to spend. How did we do in the end?
Should I answer this question since I was in charge?
Yeah. I'll defer to you.
Yeah, we're way over. So we spent about 90 in the end, so quite a bit over.
Yeah.
But yeah, still within the contingency, which was good. And we've made something that we now really love and don't feel like we've compromised on.
This isn't going anywhere. You're you're here. This is your home. This is your forever home.
Everywhere I look in this room, I see something that I really love. So I'm like, that's a really lovely feeling.
It's finished to such a lovely standard. How do you think this is going to add value to your life as a family now?
It's really changed the way we live in our house. It means we can live in our house for longer. It means we can live in our house more happily. And we're delighted. It makes us smile every day when we come in.
Oh, that's so good.
Thank you so much. I think it's just really pushed us to get a better quality finish and really kind of commit to ideas and make it something really special, not just a box on the back of the house. And now we love it.
I'm happy. I love it too. I really, really. I just can't stop looking at the floor. I feel like I want to go and rip my flooring up when I get home.
My journey with Henry and Laura has shown me that interior design can really be a collaborative process where clients take your ideas and add their own spin to make it something extra special and personal.
See you later. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. I mean, wow. It just looked so much better than I had in my mind. I'm almost speechless about how happy I am with it. I can't believe it. I think they have been such good clients. They loved my plan. They listened to it. It's just beyond what I think all three of us could have hoped for.
Ever since I was a little girl, I've been obsessed with interior design and always thought it could be an alternative career. So I put my money where my mouth is and enrolled on a college course to make sure I know all the basics, as I plan to try my hand as an apprentice interior designer to families who would never imagine hiring one of their own.
I feel like I'm running on nerves. I'm just so desperate to please.
And having done up 5 houses of my own and sharing the journey with my followers, I know just how much juggling and decision-making there is to keep things on track.
It's quite overwhelming.
I'm going to be stepping away from my usual place of work, the comfort of a warm TV studio, to take on the role of interior designer.
Hiya. Hi. How are you?
I feel surprisingly comfortable.
Are these for me? Oh, ready.
Some are facing challenges they can't overcome alone.
Sorry. Don't be sorry. Never be sorry. You're making me cry.
To solve their design dilemmas, I'll develop and pitch my own creative ideas using a three-dimensional interactive mood box. Then I'll celebrate with them when their projects are going well.
I can't believe this was a garage 6 or 7 weeks ago.
And be a guiding hand and a shoulder to cry on when they're not.
Rosh is a very good peacemaker.
Coming back to see if together we've achieved a dream result.
Oh my gosh! This is a sort of challenge that I've never had before. But I'm excited. I'm ready, I think.
10 families, 10 budgets, but only one of me. Rochelle Humes, interior designer in the making.
I don't know. I'm just starting out. I'm new around here. I'm very lucky that one of my good friends is an interior designer and I have her on speed dial. And I'm always envious of her job. I always am. And I'm like, what else are you doing at the minute? And she'll send me pictures of what she's working on, and I buzz off it. Like, I really love doing it.
It's easy to feel inspired and excited when working with my good friend and interior designer, Sally O'Connor. And although my course has given me loads of theory, it's Sally's expertise and guiding hand that's really going to help put it into practice.
If you had, like, any advice to give to me at the minute, what would you say? Like, 'cause I'm entering into this whole new world of almost people managing as well as everything else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I wish someone had told me when I first started, look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
So don't look at all of the finer details at the beginning. Just zoom in. What's the master plan here?
Right.
Diving into a brand new career will have its challenges, possibly for my clients as well as the designer.
What advice would I give the couples on dealing with my wife?
You got all day?
I mean, yeah, listen to what she's got to say, agree with it, and then just do your own thing. That's what I would say.
That's basically what Mum does.
Yeah, pretty much.
So with Marv bigging up my confidence, basic college training and Sally on speed dial, I'm ready to start designing for a young couple whose renovation has ground to a halt. Rob, who's a firefighter, and Amy, a hairdresser, have been together for 9 years. Last year, they tied the knot and celebrated the big day with all their friends and family. They bought this detached bungalow on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent, where they live with Albus the Chihuahua and Pickle the Shih Tzu. Their home needed work.
We came in here on Christmas, and I remember walking in and we sat like where we are now, literally where we are now.
Yeah,
and
the
carpet was like all patterned, the wallpaper, like there was different wallpaper on every wall, the ceiling, it was...
Strange smell in the air.
Yeah, and we sat down with a bottle of champagne and some keys, and I just wanted to cry. I thought, what have we done? We started renovating, so we had about 3 months of renovating before lockdown hit. It's been difficult living in the renovation, how we've been living, but knowing the end goal that's in sight obviously has kept us on the straight and narrow, so I'm very proud of us for.
The appeal of the place was the fact it had a lot of potential.
Yeah, so much.
To turn it into something that we really wanted and almost like a forever home type concept.
They began the renovation with Amy's home office and Rob's gym. But without warning, their lives took an unexpected turn.
Shortly after we moved in here, my nan went to hospital for a routine operation that ends up going wrong, which left her in hospital for over a year. We had that to contend with, so that was quite a mad year, wasn't it? And our focus was kind of elsewhere. And then obviously COVID hit, and that was again not long after we moved in here. So we started the renovations. They ended up...
We got some stuff done.
Yeah.
And then lockdown happened, so we kind of hit a brick wall.
But then, a moment of good news.
Rob proposed to me. in lockdown on the sofa with the dogs. It was perfect. And then my granddad had heart failure and he went into hospital on the literally days after lockdown, wasn't it? So nobody could go with him, and he died on his own. No one could go to the funeral. And with that and everything that had happened, we decided not to hang around for the wedding. So we booked it very intimate. A couple of weeks after our wedding, my dad got rushed into hospital. And a couple of weeks later, so 5 weeks after the wedding, it was, he, sadly passed away. Sorry.
It's still really raw, isn't it? The funeral was only last month, so it is still really fresh.
And I think, like, losing Dad, it just makes you realise that, you know, things can be gone within an instant. You know, we've got so many memories of him here, and he was so proud of us for getting on the ladder and stuff like that. And kind of we want to do it with him in mind.
We want to create like a sociable space for family and friends, and he was very sociable, wasn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
After a tough year, they are low on inspiration but high on hope.
I would be really intrigued to see how somebody else can give you a different eye on the space that you've got. I think would be good.
I'm just interested to see someone with a bit of experience of that sort of thing come in and help advise.
Basically, so you can watch the football while I'm cooking you dinner, and we can still be...
There is that appeal.
We can still be a little bit sociable.
Yeah. Every design journey starts with a site visit to assess the size of the challenge and understand what my clients want to achieve.
I'm just on my way there now. What I know about them is that they bought this property. It's, you know, it's quite an old property that needs sort of completely renovating. They started that. They've also had an intense couple of years. They got married, they bought the place, but sadly they've suffered quite a lot of loss in their family. So I feel that they could really do with a pick-me-up. Oh my goodness me! How are you? Hello. How are you? Can I come in?
Yeah, of course you can.
Oh my goodness! You won't be able to get me to leave with these puppies. Oh look. There's such a good sort of amount of light in here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Is it always like this?
It is pretty good, obviously.
Normally.
When the weather's good, it helps.
Yeah.
But
So, what is the bugbear? Is it just you want to redo because you bought it and that was the next step, or is there something that really bothers you about this space?
Obviously, it was there was an older couple living here, so it was quite dated. So obviously, it's just modernising it, making it fit our family and social life, really. So yeah, just making the best of the space, I would say.
Exactly that. Exactly. I'm putting your dog to sleep. I'm sorry. Okay, so I guess the updating I definitely get because you know I can tell your taste wouldn't be.
No,
you know this.
I'll text
I totally appreciate that. I mean, I'm loving this table area that you've done here. So I feel like this is you, isn't it? Yeah, this is the vibe you want.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's about bringing that to life.
The immediate problem is a boxy kitchen cut off from the rest of the house.
As we've stepped in here, it feels a lot darker even though we're in the same space, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So that's something in here we want to brighten it up.
Yeah.
We love to cook. So obviously for us, this isn't a great cooking space at the moment. And being that if one of us is in the lounge and one is cooking, we're quite separated.
Yes. So the other side of this wall, I need to just get my bearings here. So when I'm thinking of space, this is dead, isn't it?
There's not a lot going on
You're
here.
not using it at all.
The layout doesn't reflect how this young couple want to live. The conservatory's empty apart from a bench table, and a structural wall splits the kitchen from the lounge.
Well, this is exciting.
I know.
This is really, really exciting because you've got so much more space than I thought. It's deceiving from the
very
outside.
much.
I know we like these earthy tones. In terms of kitchen, what do you want?
I never really used to be a huge fan of wood, but I don't know if it comes with age and maturity, but I love in like the wood and like all the natural raw.
Because you're liking
elements,
those tones.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I don't know, I'm a bit nervous to go down the wood route. I don't think all of it would, but, you know, parts of it.
Totally. I can see it now. You can have a house full, dogs running around, just super social.
Rob and Amy's ground floor is deceptively large, but the current layout doesn't offer any way to live sociably. A structural wall divides the living room and the conservatory dining area, and the small kitchen is tucked away in a dark corner.
This redo of your home is actually a lot more than just knocking down a wall and making it look lovely and aesthetically pleasing. This really is about family. This is about sort of your core values and being able to get everybody over, celebrate with everybody, and really make your home feel like a home.
Recently, losing Dad and going to his house, it made me realise that actually the things that you leave behind and the things that you remember the most are the memories. Yeah. So just somewhere to create memories and to spend that precious time with everyone's going to be like incredible, really, for us.
Yeah.
So to be able to contribute that as well within our home and have both our families over and have the space to do it would
sort of
be
present
huge.
the next chapter to everybody. This is where you come now, and this is, you know, our new space that we share together. So where are we fixed on budget and money?
Yeah, so we've got 20,000 at the moment, and we've got a lot of favours to pull in.
Hello, honey. Oh, I've been waiting for my cuddle. I'm absolutely buzzing. Come on, you sit down. So essentially, the 20,000 is kitchen and...
We need
lights,
lights sorted, all the electrics
lights,
done.
electrics. Yeah. OK, fine. And then whatever it might be aesthetically. Yeah. Right, so I feel like I've got a real sense of what you both want. So I should probably go and get cracking, really. I mean, if you're going to let me, babe. We've been hanging out all day now, but I'm going to go, my friend. Oh, no. Don't look at me like that. That's so sad.
Before I leave, I'm taking a full set of pictures of the ground floor. I need to understand the dimensions of the space before I can offer up a design concept that works for this young couple.
What is that up there? Oh, it's a light. Oh, I thought it was a hand sanitizer. Like, I genuinely just thought that, look, that's before you go into a restaurant or into a shop. Yeah, they're gone. They're definitely the first thing to go, for sure. I just want to make it right for them. Essentially, it's the kitchen, and everyone knows the kitchen is where you're going to spend most of the money. But I just want to make sure it's exactly what they want it to be and bring, you know, all of their family values to the place they call home, because that is what ultimately this is about. Rob and Amy are so nice, such a sweet couple. They have had, goodness me, a really hard year or so. So I really want to make this great for them. I love their sense of style. I feel like Amy and I are really on the same wavelength. So I'm already thinking of so many different ideas and designs and concepts for them, which I'm really excited about.
I understand Rob and Amy's need to integrate the small, dark kitchen, bare conservatory and hidden sitting room to create one large social space. But open plan also has its challenges. Time to catch up with my design mentor, Sally O'Connor.
I'm worried, because that space is actually quite big, I'm worried it's going to feel too open for them. So I think they do need to create that separation a little bit.
And I've had an idea that could achieve that.
Pop in like a little floating wall in the middle, a bit of a partition between the dining, the kitchen and the lounge. I think that could work really nicely.
This freestanding wall could really help zone their large open plan space.
In terms of what they like, Rob's quite... He likes that industrial look. He's got a gym and he's kept it quite raw and he likes that. She's really sort of boho vibes.
If her tastes change in 3 or 4 years, which can often happen, as we know, what you don't want her to do is left with something that they find completely unchangeable or adaptable.
Exactly.
I guess it's really important.
She likes the idea of wood. which I quite like, perhaps on a worktop or some shelves. I think a neutral kitchen.
It just has that little bit of visual interest
Yeah.
in otherwise what could be quite a neutral scheme.
Yeah.
Sharing a creative design with clients can really help visualise a project, and Sally and I are working on a 3D design tool which will allow Rob and Amy to get hands-on with my bespoke design and colour scheme. I'm hoping that my mood box will help them narrow down the vast array of colours and products that they'll need to choose from. This ground floor is deceptively large, and its redesign will have its challenges. I desperately want to get it right, so I'm throwing a late one. Client presentations are the most nerve-wracking part of the process, because as much as I believe in my designs, it's important that my clients do too. I've invited Rob and Amy to meet me at a house in Enfield, North London, to share some inspirational ideas before pitching my design concept. I want to show them how an open-plan kitchen diner can blend modern with homely. I also want them to see for themselves how skylight and crystal-style doors max out natural light.
I know Amy, in particular, wanted to add some wood into the kitchen, maybe as worktops or shelving or however that might be, because I think it will look incredible. And I think with their table and the vibe that they're trying to create, I think it will go down really, really well. The doors, I think, are good. I think Rob will love those doors. And just showing them, you know, how playing around isn't that scary. I know that Amy really wants a pantry, but I think this might convince her to make a real feature. But this is impressive. Pantry goals right here. Hi. How nice is this?
Yeah, such a nice open space.
I love it. Yeah.
Wow. You know what, I'd be quite happy to live here.
Me too. Should we get our cases? Let's move in.
I love the doors.
Yeah.
And I just said that. I was
Yeah.
like, Rob's going to love those
I do
doors.
like the doors, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I like the fact that they're not completely glass. That would really help with the light coming in as well, something similar to that.
Is it helping you visualise it for your own space?
Yeah, I think, yeah, seeing something, this sort of layout, the sort of stuff that we need in our place, in the room altogether, is helping me picture it.
And I know, Amy, we were talking about perhaps having that wood element in the kitchen. If you look behind you, those shelves there, it feels quite a statement.
Yeah.
But you can see just how pared back it actually
really
feels
nice.
here.
It's really nice. I really like it. And I think it makes it feel quite open. And it's almost like quite rustic, but without being too...
When you think wood, it doesn't have to be necessarily that orangey oak or that, like, it doesn't need to be too bold.
And if you're going to cook and entertain as much as these guys want to,
I mean, have a little look at that.
Can I go in?
Go in, look. I was in there earlier just hanging out. It's very good for hide and seek.
Oh, you can live in that bit, Rob,
Yeah.
and I will live in here.
I mean, it's fab, isn't it?
Oh,
So I'm thinking there's something that we could do here
Yeah.
because
I love it.
Just trying to think where something like that would go.
I know.
I love it.
So yeah, I feel like I've shown you the dream now. So now we've got to deliver. What do you feel about the skylight?
I do really like the skylights. It's just budget for us because something like this is slightly more expensive
Of
than
course.
all glass.
Of course, yeah, absolutely that. Right, so you've seen what you love about this place. Shall I show you what I've got planned for you?
Yes, please.
Right, let's have a look.
my big headline is to remove the walls between the kitchen, lounge and conservatory, but leave a freestanding section in the middle. This will zone the space, keeping it open yet cosy.
You've got this wall that's like a little static in the centre.
Oh, wow, OK. I was trying to work out what that was.
So on this side, you'd put your telly, but then also if you're in the kitchen, you're part of the same conversation. So if you're cooking and one's on, on the sofa, you feel together. Yeah. You're not isolated. Here we're thinking cabinetry, the other side of that little nib, double stacking your washer, your dryer, pantry, because I know that's important to you. Yeah. I feel like it's open, but it still
not
feels
too-
nice for
yeah.
the two of you that live
Yeah.
there. And let's not forget my
Yeah.
favourite dog. Anything that worries you with that? Anything that shocks you?
No, obviously that's a good, like, just
Yeah.
something that we hadn't thought of. So it's a nice addition. So that's really interesting.
Rob's brain is going, whoa. Should we have a little look at the elevations and see,
Yeah.
you know, aesthetically, how I'm thinking it will look?
Yeah.
Right.
Elevations are a two-dimensional drawing that help visualise all elements of the new design. So I'm suggesting the kitchen units in sage green with natural wood and neutral tiling. Another colourway option is ivory. My breakfast bar concept will enable whoever's in the kitchen to see and talk to whoever's in the lounge. The whole look is pulled together by natural fabrics in the soft furnishings.
I prefer the ivory.
You prefer the ivory to the
green?
green?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I just wonder if it's a bit like like a more farmhousey sort of colour, you know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
in
fair.
sense.
Yeah.
Perhaps my mood box will help. They'll get the chance to see the colours I'm suggesting, as well as the opportunity to get tactile with the textures.
Oh, wow.
So...
That's like heaven in a box.
It really is, isn't it? These are the sort of tones that I was thinking. Nothing too plush, those like heavy weighted linens, the different textures, like I love the rugs. So
Yeah.
there's still ways of bringing that, you know, that sort of soft boho feel that I know that you love. So this here is showing you the ivory and the sage and the wood, everything sort of next to each other.
So I love textures.
Overall, are you happy?
Yeah, really
Yes.
happy, yeah.
Yeah.
Really happy. Definitely, yeah.
And I'll leave you with this as well, so you can take it all
Excellent.
apart and have a little play. But I'm pleased you're happy.
Yeah. Cracked it. I'm so up for this challenge, and actually I just feel so inspired by today. Like I want to go back and start yesterday. So
We've got loads to talk about on the way home.
loads to talk about. Yeah.
Rob and Amy are creating a bright and sociable open plan space by removing a supporting wall linking their kitchen, living room and conservatory. My design leaves a section of freestanding wall to help zone the space. The builders are prepping the chimney stack for demolition, then supporting the ceiling above the wall that divides the kitchen and the living room. Unlike my Marv, Rob is hands-on and determined to get involved. The old tiles come up ready for the underfloor heating.
Rob is very good at DIY. He's very good at putting his hand to anything, giving things a go.
DIY man Rob can only see the plus points in rolling up his sleeves.
There is a certain sense of pride in doing it yourself. But also, yeah, it does keep the costs down.
The dated tiling is out, the dividing wall down, and it looks like my partition nib has gone down like a ton of bricks, literally.
Yeah, I think we're gonna come away from one of the options that Roche suggested to us, simply because the whole point of us wanting to knock the wall out was to create a large space. I think for us it's really important to open that space up as a whole, so the option with the wall in it I don't think is going to be the one that we're going to move forward with.
That's a bit disappointing to hear, but I'm learning that plans evolve during projects. Besides, the client always has the final say. The wall is down, but not quite out.
It's gonna happen.
Ready?
Yeah. I didn't know you cared about me so much.
Oh my God, it's in. I can see much better in my mind how the place is going to look.
Which is great, but there's the steel beams to fit, plus acres of flooring, an entire new kitchen and external glazed doors. And I worry that losing the stud wall could make these spaces even trickier to zone. Now Amy and Rob are in the thick of it. I'm free to enjoy some retail therapy. So today I have come down to the famous Old Spitalfields Market to basically have a little rummage. It's one of my favourite places, particularly when you want to look for something a little unique. So I want to buy a gift for all of my families that will go really nicely in their space. With a long history of traders selling old and new at this Victorian market, Spitalfields has loads to offer and it's a great place to wander round. I love coming to places like this, especially on my own, because Marvin is not a rummager, so I like to do it when I can just take my time and have a real nose. Like, you find so many different things that you love, but you'd never find online or on the high street. Like, I've got my eye on this casserole dish, because that's apparently what happens when you're not in your 20s anymore. You look at casserole dishes. But it's so nice, and look at the colour. If I tried to find that online, I never would. Love it. I might have found just the gift for the guys. I've just walked past this store that looks like it will be Rob and Amy to a T. So I kind of want to have a little look. As much as I love new things, buying beautiful second-hand objects can bring something unique to our homes. And pre-owned means it's better for the planet too. I'm armed. I just bought a gorgeous tray that will look so lovely on either the side of a kitchen island or a coffee table or dining table. I'm happy with it. I just couldn't leave it there, basically. I just love it. Gorgeous. Buzzing with that little find. With Amy and Rob at work and the internal walls down, the house will need support. And today, the steel beams are going in.
That's what we need.
Cut down a bit, Jade. Yeah. Must be when we went down and back up. Yeah.
Setting the steel within the depth of the upper floor space will create cleaner lines and make the headroom bigger. One or two bespoke adjustments, and we're in. And within a few days, there's even more progress.
Today we've got the new conservatory roof going on.
This is a key moment in the project.
We can't actually do anything else inside massive until the roof's gone on, because the roof needs to go on and then we need to plasterboard up in and around it.
Rob's been inspired by the glass roof lights in the kitchen diner of the house we visited in North London. It's all about maxing out the natural light.
So this roof, where it is complete glass rather than corrugated perspex, will allow much more light in.
And as well as letting in loads more light, it's well insulated, so being more energy efficient too.
Painting today, so this is literally the next big job. I think Rosh will like this colour, and I know that Amy's seen a lot of her Instagram stuff.
3 weeks later, the underfloor heating and new flooring are both down. And the space is ready for a big delivery.
So today the kitchen's going in, and it kind of represents the very last stage of the build. So yeah, exciting times, because it's going to make the place look our own rather than just a shell. It's just like, wow, I can see all the hard work that's gone into it is now really coming into shape and coming into play, and the place is going to look like somewhere we can actually live.
Assembling and positioning the units correctly is down to Paul.
I've gone through all sorts of emotions through the whole process. Relief now, I think, now we're nearly done.
But with the end in sight, there's an issue.
We started putting the end panels on and realised that they were a gloss finish rather than a matte finish.
Uh-oh, the finish might not seem such a big deal to you, but I'm sure Amy will have something to say. In the Isle of Sheppey, crisis averted, a whole new matte kitchen is delivered and the install can start again. But they've got their work cut out to get it done on time.
We're definitely going to get it done. It's going to be a bit of a mad rush, but I think we'll be fine.
Big builds are never easy. According to the schedule, Rob and Amy should now be on the home straight.
So I'm just going to have a little catch-up with Rob. I just want to check in, and I feel like it's time to sort of do a bit of hand-holding. Hi.
Hey.
How are you doing? How's it all going?
It's going okay. Yeah, it's ups and downs.
Right. Let's catch up a bit. Talk to me about the downs.
The kitchen fitter's he's been putting all the carcasses together, so all the units and stuff he's been putting together, and he got a few end panels out and stuff the other day, and it was Amy that spotted it. She went, "Oh, that's gloss," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even realise that it's not really something I was looking out for." And where it's quite minimal in there at the minute, the stuff that is gloss, it wasn't something that I'd spotted. But it's all, they've been really good.
Oh, well, that's good. At least it's all in hand and it'll be...
Yeah.
It won't be gloss. Well, I will see you very soon. Bye,
all right, cheers, bye-bye.
I mean, whew, I can tell he's a little bit stressed, bless him. He is working himself into the ground for this, you know, not knowing that it's a gloss or a matte finish, which actually is quite a crucial part of the design.
With the new kitchen in, there's just about time for Amy to add the finishing touches. It's been a hectic 4 months since Rob and Amy first invited me into their home.
I always underestimate just how nervous I'm going to feel when I turn up. They have had quite the journey. The good news is they loved the scheme, but it's been a very bumpy road, and I know it's been right down to the wire. So I'm arriving now, but I don't know how it's going to look. It could be bad, it could be horrific, I could be sacked, or I could be their favourite person. Who knows? Oh my gosh, my favourites. How are you both?
Good, we are great, thank you.
Yes,
yeah.
Are you still standing?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, just about.
Well, can I come in and have a look?
Yes.
The anticipation is killing me.
Let's do it.
Look at those dogs.
Before, the ground floor comprised 3 disjointed rooms. The kitchen was boxed off and gloomy. The dated lounge felt separate and unused, and the conservatory diner was an echoing empty space.
I sort of want to close my eyes. Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
Oh my... wow.
With the wall between the kitchen and lounge removed, a breathtaking open-plan living kitchen diner has come to life. Natural wood gleams from every direction. The lounge reflects Amy's taste with textured cushions and throws in the neutral shades that she loves. The dining space is flooded with natural light pouring through the glass doors and a sparkling glass ceiling. And the utilities are hidden behind handleless units. It's sleek and modern, but warm and welcoming too.
Oh, well done. This is brilliant, isn't it? You love it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it's ours quite yet.
No.
Well, it definitely is. It feels to me like it's yours. It couldn't be more boho if we tried. Yeah. This is exactly your vibe. I mean, wow, this is really special. This is really special. So there's a couple of changes from the plan. Nothing too dramatic. But obviously, the TV, the window is slightly different, right?
Yeah, so obviously that window was there. and it was kind of overlooked a little bit.
Yeah.
We spoke about blocking it up, didn't we, and putting the TV over it, but we wanted the natural light. So yeah, we've gone for the TV there. So.
But with the sofa here, it actually really works, doesn't it? It really, really works. You are going to have so many people here and never leaving. I can feel it already. And you know what's nice is your table and everything that you loved, your little bits from before, still really lend themselves to this so nicely. If you was to bring someone that had never been to your home before, they could never imagine what used to be here, and that's how you know you've done the right thing, I think. It absolutely is. Question. Where's my nib? Tell me.
It didn't make it. It didn't make the final cut.
It just would have defeated the point of us trying to open the space up with the light and socially. It just would have got too much in the way for us, and we were desperate to have an island.
Yeah, I mean, and you've got a big island. Yeah, and you know what? It took me a minute to realise the nib wasn't here. And I think between the three of us, we've probably never used the word nib so much in our lifetime.
I'm not going to use it again.
That's it. We're done.
Nibgate over.
We're done with Nibgate. It looks so good, guys. Honestly, I'm so happy for you. This is going to be... There's going to be so many memories made in this room, that is for sure.
When we visited my inspirational house early in the process, one space blew Amy away.
So, if I remember rightly, this is where the pantry should be.
Yeah.
Can I have a look?
Of course you can.
Because you know how much this pleases me as much as it... Oh, yeah. Oh!
I wondered if
my present.
Thank you.
Why does this make me so happy? I mean, this is all great, but those spices look phenomenal. Oh, I love that. It's just gorgeous, honestly, everything. I love that you've kept your table from before because it works so well. And, oh, my goodness me.
Before, the kitchen layout meant that whoever was cooking had their backs to the space. Now it's super sociable. The island with breakfast bar has made it the heart of this home.
I just want to come and have a little look at this island a little closer up. It's such a good size, right?
So good.
Such a good size, yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of space for chopping and prepping and all of that stuff. The storage solution is just everywhere, which is just what you need, right?
We were really after a lot of storage, and because we wanted floor-to-ceiling storage along this wall, we had to have as big island as possible.
Yeah.
Because otherwise there's not really a lot of worktop space.
Yeah. And it's nice when they stay tidy.
Yes.
You know?
Hopefully it stays like this.
Yes.
It will do, won't it,
Fingers
Rob?
crossed.
Yeah. This is how it should look, Rob, at all times.
But what did a renovation on this scale actually cost?
You said you wanted to spend $20,000 on the project.
Yeah.
How is that looking now?
Well, we spent that on the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right, okay. So we're over.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
By quite a lot,
A
I
bit,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, when you take the roof into account as well, that's, again, that was...
Another 15. Another 15.
Right, so you reckon you spent about 35?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a big project.
Yes.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
And to say, and it's not dead money, it's a lot of money, but it's not dead money because you definitely would have added that value onto your home and then some. And how do you think this space is going to benefit you for the future?
I think for us, obviously, a huge factor for us was family. So being able to have family round and being in a space together where we can enjoy, entertain.
That was a big deal.
The garden, like in the summer, I can't wait to have the doors open and all the family round.
Yeah.
So it's going to be incredible, isn't it? In that sense. So it's going to change it, and we've got a lot of making up to do for the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got the space for it now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's going to be a full house, and we've also got something else, haven't we, that is interesting in terms of family.
Yeah.
Having a baby?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you guys! This is the best to get emotional. Oh, how lovely. I felt like you were like telling your mum you've just... Oh, that is such wonderful news.
That's why Amy's been holding Pickle so close to her.
Oh my God. That is so crazy. Oh my, how amazing.
Yes.
Well, this has happened at perfect time. Wow, your hormones must have been all over the place with this going on.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, this is a lovely end to the story, isn't it? Oh, my heart is so full. That is lovely.
We have got a little present for you.
Oh, is it Pickle?
You can, when she's misbehaving, yes. But we hope that you'll treasure it and find somewhere.
Oh, you guys are so cute. My hand sanitizer!
Stay safe, kids.
Stay safe. I mean, can you see what I mean now, though?
Yeah.
Thanks. I am going to treasure it. I'm not going to lie. It's a memory.
Feel free to pop it in the skip on the way.
This has been such a big change, and from start to finish, the difference is just, I mean, mind-blowing, really, when you think about it. But it's happened at just the right time. So I'm so pleased that it's done. There's a little one on the way, and you can enjoy it. You can have those sort of lazy days and enjoy your maternity leave and stuff before the baby comes. So it's perfect timing, and you deserve it. You need to now enjoy the fruits of your labour and actually relax.
Yes,
yeah.
For about a week, and then I've got to start on the nursery.
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy your week off.
Yeah. That's all you get.
I am so chuffed with that. I just don't think it could have gone better. I just feel happy. I feel happy that they trusted me, and I think it was a real good team effort. The fact that they're going to now create so many new memories, happy memories, with their little one, which I didn't know about, which is a lovely surprise. So yeah, the kitchen has been completed at the perfect time, just in time for their family to start growing, and they really, really deserve it. Ever since I was a little girl, I've been obsessed with interior design and always thought it could be an alternative career. So I've put my money where my mouth is and enrolled on a college course to make sure I know all the basics, as I plan to offer my rookie services to families who would never hire or couldn't afford to pay a designer of their own.
I feel like I'm running on nerves. I'm just so desperate to please.
And having done up 5 houses of my own and sharing the journey with my followers, I know just how much juggling and decision-making there is to keep things on track.
It's quite overwhelming.
I'm going to be stepping away from my usual place of work, the comfort of a warm TV studio, to take on the role of interior designer.
Hiya.
Hi. How are you?
I feel surprisingly comfortable. Are these for me? Oh my goodness, you've won me over already.
Some are facing challenges they can't overcome alone.
Sorry. Don't be sorry. Never be sorry. You're making me cry.
To solve their design dilemmas, I'll develop and pitch my own creative ideas using a 3-dimensional interactive mood box. Then I'll celebrate with them when their builds are going well.
I can't believe this was a garage 6 or 7 weeks ago.
And be a guiding hand and a shoulder to cry on when they're not.
Rosh is a very good peacemaker.
Coming back to see if together we've achieved a dream result.
Oh my gosh! This is a sort of challenge that I've never had before, but I'm excited. I'm ready, I think.
10 families, 10 budgets, but only one of me. Rochelle Humes, interior designer in the making.
I don't know. I'm just starting out. I'm new around here.
The latest challenge for this designer in the making is in the picturesque town of Newport Pagnell in Buckinghamshire. Matty is an operational support manager, Jade a school business manager, and they live in a 4-bed house with their 3 girls, Nancy, Tess and Verity.
When we moved here, obviously we viewed it, we knew it wasn't really the layout that we wanted, and it was always something that was in the plans, but then other things happened. Came out of a lockdown, went back in a lockdown. We decided to do the girls' bedrooms first so that they had their own space in the new house.
I think the old house was never going to be the size that we needed for 3 girls.
We got a house where they all had their own bedroom, and now 9 times out of 10 there are sleepovers in each other room. Yeah. So we could have saved a bit of money.
Though they gained space, it was far from the family home they had always wanted.
The kitchen and dining room space particularly is such a big job that there's too much to think about.
With their nearest family support in Sunderland, they've got a busy home life that leaves 0 headspace for planning a house renovation.
Everything is just really hectic. We've got 3 girls. We don't have family local, so the girls come wherever we go. We just don't have the time to think about renovations and stuff like that.
The problem is simple. With no time and no idea, Jade and Matty are desperate for help.
But the house has a lot of potential, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of potential, which is why
that's the key bit.
Which is why we wanted this house, because of the potential it has. But it's just realising the potential. Now that's what we need the help with. Just some ideas.
Ideas, yeah.
Just
ideas on how it is.
To think on our behalf, really.
I'm also new to this, so although I've done up a lot for myself, the pressure really changes when it's for other people.
With 4-time jobs and 3 kids under 10, I feel for them. I hope I can help.
Hi.
Oh my goodness, yes please. Oh. I just feel this just reminds me of my own home so much, because I've walked in, I can see the kids' toys.
Oh, they are everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no getting away from it.
It's sort of just been dumped. We moved in about a year ago, wasn't it? So it's sort of, we've just dumped things everywhere.
I did an all singing, all dancing playroom and they still all around my feet. So I don't think as much as you try,
yeah,
it's just a little bit of chaos, isn't it?
Girls, do you want to come through?
Oh my goodness me. Aren't you all lovely? How are you all, girls? Yeah? Oh, are these for me? Oh my goodness, you've won me over already. That is so kind, thank you very much. You're lovely sisters, you get on very well. Sometimes you sound like my girls. I can see lots of toys. Yeah? Are you good at tidying up your toys, or are you like my children and it's not
No, definitely not.
Not the strongest point. Who's the best at tidying up?
Me.
Are you? Really? So tell me a little bit about this space and what you don't like about it currently.
It just doesn't work for us. The table is really awkward to get in and out of.
When we eat as a family, we tend to eat at the table, which is okay, but you can normally get about 4 people around the table. There's 5 of us now.
The back end, we just don't use that at all, because that's just a toy dump.
And are the kids playing at the back end, or is it literally... Right, OK.
It's just where things go to hide. Like, if you just shove them there, they're out the way, and then we can sit in here and pretend they're not there.
So this is more like a toy storage area versus somewhere that it's actually being played with?
Yeah.
OK.
So common problems for many families. Lots of clutter, lack of storage and poor flow. Check.
So I know what the problems are. What do you want from this space?
We want to spend all our time in the one space all together. So even if we're doing different things, we're still in the same room.
So you want somewhere where you can do it all, cook dinner, oversee homework, shout across the side of the, upside of the room to say, but put that down, and you can parent and do everything at once.
Then I think come later on in the evening, switch the light off, shut the door, and then come in here.
Come in here.
And just chill in a different room.
So this will be your sort of lounge.
Yeah.
The kids have gone to bed. Yes. Maybe a little glass of wine. Yeah. Switch off.
Definitely, and chill.
OK. Yeah, no, I totally get that. OK.
The key to successfully changing the downstairs will be the kitchen.
Right, so this is the kitchen. Goodness me, it's dark in here, isn't it?
Really dark.
Compared to everywhere else.
Yeah. So we find that we have to have the light on.
Yeah, that's crazy. Considering it's so sunny, it does feel dark in here.
It's normally, it catches the sun first thing in the morning, but by 10 o'clock, This part of the house is dark.
It's dark. What bothers you? Is it the layout? Is it...
Yeah, the layout's not great. I mean, there's one set of drawers here. The cutlery's in there, but then the fridge and the kettle and everything is over there. So if you're making a cup of tea, you put your water in, then you've got to come round here for your spoon and then back that way. If you're making a sandwich, you get everything out the fridge, and then you've got to come round here for the knife and then go back round to butter the bread. I just find myself like dancing round a lot, like from one side to the other.
And as much as you love dancing, it's not what this space is intended for. Yeah, no, I totally see that. But what's your storage like in here? Is there anything you... Because you've got quite a lot of cupboard space.
There's a lot of cupboards, but they're not all that useful. Yeah, we've just filled them with rubbish, to be honest. Probably stuff that we don't even need to keep. Over in that cupboard, there's like a million different cookie cutters and things that we will never use.
So you could probably do a bit of a detox, bit of a declutter beforehand anyway.
As little out as possible. That's the plan.
That's what I'm always like. Yeah. Have you seen sort of an idea of what it is you actually want? What does it look like? Is it dark? Is it light?
Well, I've seen the units that I like a dark green colour.
Nice.
But then that is dark. But the worktops are quite like a white. So I'm thinking white worktops, white walls, and a brightish floor might offset the dark green.
Yeah, and I think it's nice to have a little bit of sort of richness to it.
I've already got ideas for the downstairs, but there's also the issue of a small, outdated bathroom.
OK. Yeah, we're tight for space, aren't we?
Well, I don't know what they were thinking when they put it in.
I'm going to sit here, then I can... That's it. Hi, guys. I'm just on the toilet. Feels surprisingly comfortable. I'm OK with it.
The bath is wider but shorter than a standard one. And trying to get the kids in and out the bath when this is in the way.
The shower door.
You know, you've got 3 kids and
Yep.
that's stressful. Bath time is a lovely time, but also manic. By the way that you're talking, I'm assuming you just want to get rid of everything. This room's getting gutted.
Yeah,
Completely rip out, and for me, brand new, everything in.
And how do you like to work? Because in every home, everybody's different. Do you like to get someone in to do this, or are you handy, or...?
Bit of both. I like to do the rip outs.
OK, fine.
The getting rid of the old stuff. And
that'll save money.
Yeah, and then bring somebody in to do the professional, just because then I can't...
If anything's going to be on shore, it needs to be a professional job.
This sounds like me and my husband. He's like, yeah, well, I reckon we could do that. It sounds like a lot of money. No.
No.
And then before he knows, I've called someone and I'm like, it's fine, it's handled. You concentrate on work, darling.
I've had the lowdown from Jade and Matty. Final stop for me to have a little nose and try and get a sense of their style.
Oh, this is lovely. Oops. I like his beards, I like her back. This is lovely. I like the tones, I like the colours. This gives me a real sort of idea of what they love. This feels like it could be a room in my home. I really like their vibe in here. And I like that it's got a real sense of their personality with the humour and stuff on the walls.
Style is one thing, but if I'm going to come up with a plan, I need to know how much money they've got to play with.
What is your budget and what are we working towards? And does that include just the downstairs or does that include the bathroom?
Overall budget is going to be 40. That literally includes everything. So fitting, furnishings, everything is included in that. The less we can spend on the bathroom, the better.
Yeah.
I think just because it is such a small space.
So look, it's good to have this conversation and know that, you know, we've got £40,000. It's a lot of money, that we know. But when you're doing anything structural, things get eaten up so quickly. So, yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for you guys to have a bright kitchen and, you know, a nice space that you feel comfortable in.
Well, that went well. Yeah. I think Rochelle understands what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
She gets the whole family base.
She relates with 3 kids.
Yeah.
Interesting to see now what you can do.
So I've just left Matt and Jade's. They're so great. I really, really like them. And they're, you know, they're planning big changes. We've got walls going up, walls coming down, a complete bathroom reno. So lots to think about. They're nervous. They're going to definitely need their hand holding. The truth is that I'm actually really quite nervous too.
Since I last saw Jade and Matty, I've been working hard coming up with plans for a new kitchen dining area, as well as revamping the family bathroom.
I'm excited about this one because I feel that I can really relate to what they need out of a home. So I think this will be good. But as always, it comes down to three things: the budget, what they expect from the budget, and also if they'll like what I've got to offer. So let's see.
As always, it's great to reach out to my friend and mentor, Sally O'Connor, for support, guidance, and a little bit of hand-holding.
I'm super excited about their project.
You said they had a heap of toys around. How do you think that would work with open plan living?
Well, I think that we could do a really nice TV unit, and I think we could zone it really nicely, and we could really create that storage element, but visually you wouldn't see storage, you'd see a really gorgeous cabinet. One thing she did say is that she really likes a light worktop, so I think that will be really nice for in the kitchen. And she touched on green, but I actually do quite like green for her too.
And how do you feel about doing something a little bit lighter potentially for them?
Yeah, love it.
Armed with Sally's help and advice, I'm putting together a mood box. It's a three-dimensional design tool full of fabrics and materials I want to pitch to Jade and Matty. In Newport Pagnell, Jade and Matty are trying to do some essential decluttering.
I don't even know where to start.
But with kids helping out, there are a few distractions from the task in hand.
Let's do these boxes, because I don't think anybody's been in these boxes for over a year.
Mum, look, it fits me. But it doesn't fit.
It fits, but it doesn't fit. What, do you not want it anymore? Do you want to give it away?
Despite protests, Operation Declutter is pressing ahead.
The toy clear, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, to be honest. We've had a couple of tantrums about little things, but it's gone fairly well.
Before I finalise my plans, I want to check in with my clients.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. You?
Good, not too bad. How's the kids?
Yeah, they're all right, yeah. All at school and preschool today, so.
So this end, I've been, like, plotting up some stuff for you, which is actually looking really good. Where are you at with colour for the kitchen? What do you see in your mind now?
I really like dark green with gold accessories.
Layout-wise, there's definitely a few options that I think could be really, really good, particularly for the bathroom.
Ooh.
Yeah, because obviously we know how much space is an issue up there, and I've sort of reconfigured it, and I actually think it's working really, really well.
I'm excited to see what your plans are for the bathroom, because we did go into a DIY shop, didn't we, and had a quick look.
Yes, we've definitely made it work with the dimensions. We shouldn't be sitting on the toilet hanging out next time. Right, take care and send my love to the kids.
You
take care, bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye. I'm really not that person that will go, oh, I'll show you all of this when I see you. I'm so excited to tell them. I just know that what I've got planned is really going to help, particularly with the bathroom, because they can't keep doing bath time routine like that.
The day has come for me to pitch my design. I've invited them to a home in southwest London which has successfully combined the elements they said they liked. Open plan, light finishes with splashes of green and a statement island.
So I've just arrived in London to bring Jade and Matty to a home that I've hired for the day to show them exactly what it is I think that they're after. We want an open plan space, we want a nice big kitchen, we need lots of light. I'm really excited to have them see. I've got some plans, some concepts, some drawings that I've done for them. I'm also really nervous, so let's see.
We're a little bit nervous, but more excited than nervous. I can't wait to see Rochelle's ideas. Yeah, I trust her. I'm sure we'll like them.
So...
Ooh. This is nice.
This is nice, isn't it?
This is lovely.
What do you think?
It's really nice.
Very bright.
This is
absolutely beautiful.
I think that's the first thing that stands out to me is the space. It's all very open and airy. I love the light worktops. Is this what vibe you meant when you were saying like my boy? Yeah, I thought so. And the colour, I love.
Yeah, it's lighter than I'd envisaged for our kitchen, but it really is really nice.
Yeah, I
It's
really
lovely.
like it. And I think what's great here is the amount of storage.
And it's just on the one wall plus these bits, but there is so much storage.
Exactly that, which shows you, you know, what's possible on the space of one wall.
I love it. I really love it.
That was the reaction I was hoping for. Both Jade and Matty seem to like this bright and spacious kitchen diner, so I'm hoping they'll also like my designs.
Right, are you ready?
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Excited, mainly.
Okay.
A little bit nervous, but excited.
I would take down the kitchen wall currently between the kitchen and dining room, creating a lovely big space, with the kitchen to the right and a family room to the left, with a wall-mounted TV and bespoke surround storage. But to the front of the house, I wouldn't put up the lounge wall Jade wanted, keeping it open to make a bigger space.
What I like about this, everyone's sort of on the same level, you're in the same space, you can oversee, I don't know, if your eldest was at this table doing homework, you can see that the youngest kids could be watching telly. You've still got that storage here, but then when you eat, that's something you all do together at the front of the house.
Yeah.
I know, first of all, that you wanted that sort of separate structure.
Yeah.
So I quite liked the flow, and I think, although it's open, it's very zonal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that looks really, really nice.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
You don't have to like
I'm
it.
just trying to picture it here in this space.
Yes.
This would be your sofa and your storage, and then your dining table would be in there.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way we're looking at it.
And I think if you think of the house as well, if we did do that with the dining room table, obviously the front room gets all the light on an evening anyway, so it'd be quite bright in there, even on an evening.
I really like the layout. I love the table at the back in the window.
You love that, don't you? Yeah, the table being up this end, and I suppose it feeling a lot more spacious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems as though Matty and Jade both agree with my layout plan. Now for the colour palette and storage solution.
So this is the green vibe that we spoke of, right? This is the green that I know that you were liking and thinking of, and how it might work with the range cooker. We can make it with those light marble tops, which I know you love. You've got that sort of, you know, antique brassy gold. But I love those colours. What do you think?
I do really like the colours. That was what I'd pictured, but now that I've been in here, if I'm honest, I like the light.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she'll love my storage ideas. A feature wall of cupboards that match the kitchen units all around the mounted TV.
Like, this is a lot of space for those toys when you think about it now.
It is, yeah.
It's nice for you to visualise exactly, it can be real streamlined like that.
I never really thought about doing that.
No, but I really like that idea.
Yeah, like I was just thinking about putting a telly on the wall. That's it, done.
Now you've seen the visuals, what are you thinking? Has anything changed?
Yeah. So, yes. So now I'm very keen on the idea of not having that wall up. And I love that big storage wall.
With the TV.
Yeah, with the TV.
It's good, isn't it? OK, are you ready to see the bathroom?
Yeah.
My bathroom design is a much more efficient reconfiguration. The bath will go along the back wall and the toilet and sink will be wall-mounted on the right. The flooring will have pink pattern tiles to contrast nicely with the green wall tiles. I love this plan.
This may look bold, but I've got bits in here that I'll present to you afterwards. We're thinking of really utilising the space here. So we're running the bath along that back window.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the sink here, but we're thinking a nice sort of medicine cabinet, and then popping the towel rail behind the door.
Yeah.
Because that space is redundant and just sort of making the most of it. We've completely changed the layout because we think this is what is best for you.
Yeah. I agree, I really like that layout. I think putting the toilet and the sink on that side makes so much more sense.
Yeah, I think with the bathroom, it's one of those places where we just haven't got a clue, have we? So
No, and
I think that, looking at it now on paper, would work.
So what do you think of these tiles? I'll start here first, because they're quite Quite a statement.
I love them.
Do you?
I really like them.
Oh, I'm really pleased, Matt.
Yeah, no, I do like them.
They're cool, aren't they? I think they're really, really cool.
Just looking at the picture on the right, it's not fully tiled, bit of painting.
Dimension-wise and space-saving-wise, this really seemed the best way to do that.
Time for my mood box, a design tool with examples of fabrics, textures and colours that will show Jade and Matty exactly what I'm thinking.
Here it is.
Wow.
What do you think?
Love it. Love these tiles.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, really nice.
They look so much better in the flesh, don't they?
And I'm liking the lighter green for the
Yes.
joinery finish. It's more brighter.
Gave you the option, but I was hoping that you were going to like the gold and the lighter green because I actually think, like, look how gorgeous that looks together.
Love the rug.
Yeah. I know, so you like that sort of carpet, don't you?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah, really, yeah.
How about goodness me? So pleased you're happy.
The nerves have gone.
Yeah.
Well, that's music to my ears. So I'm just absolutely chuffed with how that went. Honestly, it feels really, really good. You realise how much trust gets put into you and into your opinion and your ideas and how much you really have to sort of get to know people pretty much overnight.
A few unexpected surprises, I think, with the layout, but I really liked it. Yeah, I think it went really well.
And the colours as well.
Yeah.
In both rooms.
Yeah.
I think we're...
Yeah, I was quite surprised that I've changed my mind. Didn't expect to be swayed.
Jade and Matty want to revamp their bathroom and reconfigure downstairs. I propose opening up the ground floor into a single lounge kitchen diner. I think I've convinced them, but I'm new at this and I fear I could be wrong.
So Jade and Matty, now Jade I love because she's she wears a heart on her sleeve. You know, and her face is like mine. It has no filter, is what my mum has always said to me, because you can tell if she likes something and if she doesn't, and she's going to say it.
Been on the receiving.
Yes, you know me. So, but I like that because I always know where I stand. Now, when I took them on the inspo day, I pitched knocking all walls down and making that whole space open, which really excited me, and I love, love, love that idea. And I'd sort of, you know, dropped it a little bit when I was at their house, and she was like, no, definitely not an option. Well, when I showed the plan, she was like, I actually really like it now, which threw me.
Maybe.
But I know how these things work. Would she have talked herself out of it? Are they going to go back with, you know, one of my original designs? So let's see. I'm hoping, though, because she did really like it on the day, but because she was so against it before, I've just got a feeling that she might have talked herself out of it.
Keep checking in. And do you believe in the design? Do you believe that as a mother of 3 yourself, do you believe in the design?
Yes, 100%.
Well, keep checking in, and keep going with it.
Back in Newport Pagnell and the first delivery arrives.
You just want to put it just in the doorway if you can. Very busy today, so starting of the rip out of the kitchen and also the first lot of deliveries for the downstairs part of the build.
To help keep the costs down, Matty is planning to get his hands dirty.
Ideas sort of triggered quite a significant amount for us, if you know what I mean. That's what we were struggling with. We were struggling with what can we do? So getting Rochelle's help really has helped us get through it.
I'm glad my plan has motivated them to start making the changes they desperately need.
Unit number 1. Whoa.
It's all go in the kitchen. A motivated Matty makes quick work of the old units and dated tiles.
I think probably get rid of some junk and then start on the next lot.
This ambitious 6-week build has officially started. Their plan is to live in the house during the build, something that may not be plain sailing.
I think it's just a bit worrying that this is going to be like this for the next few weeks and it's going to get worse.
Oh, definitely going to get worse. We just have to work with it.
Is it too late to change your mind? I was kidding. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great.
You're a worrier.
I'm not worried, I'm just
You're worrying.
slightly anxious.
If the state of the kitchen has made Jade anxious, then let's hope the bathroom doesn't tip her over the edge.
I haven't really come across any major problems at the moment, which is always on the plus side. Pleased with progress so far.
It's been a few weeks. The bathroom and kitchen are ripped out, and just before everything is finalised, I want to check in for an update to see where they've got up to.
I need to catch up with Jade and Matty because, well, there's a lot to catch up on. They weren't too sure on my initial idea, so I want to see if they've stuck to the idea or sort of have gone back into their sort of old frame of mind.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Fine, thank you. You?
Yeah, not too bad. So, how are we feeling about the floor plan?
Well, long story short, I did go back to my old frame of mind. I do think it's a really good idea if we had just even one more room that could be separate. But what I was concerned about is that if you want to get away, there is nowhere you could go.
You can go. See, that's the thing with open plan. I mean, it's either for you or it's not. It either is, you know, it's a personal thing. It depends how you live and how you like to use that space. I thought that might happen too.
We did look at another couple of options, which were like doors there, so it could be open or shut, but then I was worried about then you'd be restricted as to where you can place your furniture because you need room for the doors.
Exactly that.
But yeah, we've gone back to having that from the living room as a separate room.
Separate. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it now. So I've kind of picked the floor and colour. We know what kind of dining table we want. Settee, sofa I'm a bit stuck with. I think I just need to go shopping and have a look.
If you can go, and so you've got the time to go and look, I definitely would, for sure. Yeah.
Got to keep the kids in check. Not jumping on the sofas and we're looking at them.
I know, that's the only thing. Maybe try and do that without them. All right, Jade, I'll see you soon. Send my love to everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye. As predicted, I think she got overexcited when she saw the plan. If it was me, it's not my home. And that is being an interior designer. Can't be too pushy.
Back in Newport Pagnell, with their plan finally agreed on, it's a huge day for the build. The kitchen wall is being demolished to make way for stills and supports, so the kitchen diner can be partially extended and made fully open plan.
You like that? It's like a shell of a house.
Yeah. This will be coming out in a minute now. So,
What,
the whole lot's just about to come out now. So all your house is now sitting on these.
All right.
Well,
I'll head back to work then.
A house looking like a building site is never fun, but it does mean one thing: improvement is on the way. The steel supports are next to go in. It's been a long day, but this kitchen diner is now officially open plan. In Newport Pagnell, work motor's on. The framework is in to partially extend the window area, and the bifold doors are installed, all adding to the new open plan kitchen diner.
Seeing the wall go down and seeing that space definitely made us think we've made the right decision in what we've done. So the plan is that the kitchen diner is now going to be kind of like the everyday living space where we're all going to be all the time. And then when the kids have gone to bed, then we're going to sneak off to the posh living room and sit in there on a night. That's the plan. So today is kitchen fitting day. I'm hoping things are going to move pretty quick from here on in.
With work on the bathroom also taking place, it shouldn't be too long to the finish. And not a moment too soon for Jade.
It doesn't feel like it's ever going to be back to normal, but it will. It will. Just keep telling myself it will.
According to their schedule, after nearly 7 weeks, Jade and Matty's build should be completed. So it's time once again for me to hit the road.
So I am just on my way back to see Jade and Matty, and I'm really, really excited. This was actually a big build for me, quite a challenge, not an easy one. I could tell Jade wasn't entirely convinced. I think the idea of a complete open plan downstairs was quite overwhelming. She wanted to be open, but perhaps not as much as I was suggesting. So I'm intrigued to see what they've done. This is the part that always makes me a little bit nervous because I have no idea, but hopefully it resembles the plan that I worked hard on.
Before, the kitchen was a small dark room with a wall separating it from a dining room cluttered with toys.
Oh my God!
Isn't it totally different?
Now this gorgeous kitchen diner is a wonderful and spacious area, flooded with natural light. And by partially extending into the garden, they've given themselves space for a large dining table. The worktops, unit and wooden floor are light-coloured and reflective, and the large island, green with a pale marble look worktop, combines my colour scheme with theirs. And I'm delighted to see the cabinetry from my design and from the inspiration house we visited.
Oh my goodness me, how? Do you love it?
Yeah.
I mean, you have light.
Yeah, no, we haven't got to put the light on all the time.
My goodness me.
Actually see daylight.
This is so gorgeous. The space that you've gained is actually crazy.
And after celebrating being 21 again a few days ago, the girls have something for me.
But we've got a little bit.
We saw on your Insta it was your birthday.
Thank you so much. This is so nice. I need to make a wish.
Yeah.
To be eternally young is my wish. I am so happy with this. Do you know what I love? That you've gone down the sort of inspo house route with the colour. Oh my goodness me. You must feel like you're in a different home.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And the weirdest part of it all to me is that, yes, I'm in here and it looks so different, but it feels like this is how it should have always been.
Yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it.
I love the colour. I love that the inspo house really inspired you.
Yeah, it
That's
did,
made me
totally.
happy.
I hadn't even considered a light colour kitchen at that point. I was very in the mindset of a dark kitchen. And then the inspo house, I thought, oh, this is really nice. And then I was swayed.
And there was no use going too dark because that's what we wanted to pull away from, wasn't it? It's so nice.
I'm thrilled to see that they went with my storage solution.
The one thing that I wanted you to gain was storage. But the storage around the telly, I always think it just works so well. It really, really does. You could open that cupboard and it could all fall out, but that's the beauty of it. No one needs to know, right?
What did you think we did this morning?
Exactly. Don't worry, I won't open it. This is just such a little cosy area, isn't it? It's so... Oh, my God, this is comfortable.
Yeah. Ooh. Happy with it?
Yeah, after a roast dinner, that's where I'll be, in that nice little corner. And the wall, it feels right. It does. I do what would be nice, over time you can put some pictures or some art or something nice on it.
Definitely do something.
Yeah. So can I have a look at the lounge? I'm
You can.
Before, the lounge was an unloved add-on to the dining area.
Oh, wow. Oh, well, this is what you wanted, isn't it?
Now, with a new wall up, it's a separate room with a plush carpet, green accent wall and luxurious navy sofas, making it a warm and welcoming space.
This is so nice. It's really cosy.
Yeah, it's
really, really cosy.
That was the plan.
It is just what you wanted it to be, isn't it? It feels so nice.
It does feel like a proper living room now, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It does feel like a proper living room.
Because you've got a sofa next door, this can remain like a tidy space.
Oh, there's no toys allowed.
No toys allowed. And yeah, you can shut the door and this can be the room. There's always the room that is allowed to stay tidy, isn't there? My lounge is the same. Everywhere else, there's toys everywhere. My kids are lucky enough to have a toy room, but the lounge...
Yeah.
I shut the door and it's like I can still see the Hoover marks in it, and there's something really satisfying about it. So this is your room.
Yeah, I know.
The carpet's lovely. I do understand why you chose this now. This for you to shut the world off. I mean...
And we did go storage as well.
Yeah.
So we've got some cupboards
Mhm.
either side of the fireplace.
But we just don't want any toys in
No,
there.
no.
No.
Non-toy storage, that was.
Non-negotiable. It's so nice. This is like the show home room.
Yeah.
Well, the room that I got very comfortable in last time, if I remember rightly, I was definitely plunked on the loo.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it. This is the one that I'm really excited about.
You might actually be able to stand up in there now, rather than be sat on the toilet.
I don't mind sitting on the toilet, me.
Before, this was a dated, tired bathroom and the layout didn't work for a busy family of 5.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's super modern. The floor tiles are a statement pink tone, combining wonderfully with the green wall tiles. With a new bath and wall-hung loo, the layout is more practical and stylish.
I'm just going to sit where I'm supposed to sit, guys, because it would be wrong at this point if I didn't sit on the toilet. This looks exactly like my plan.
Yes. Yeah.
It really does.
Those are the exact floor tiles.
They are the exact floor tiles. They are so brilliant. And do you know what? It's not overpowering, the tiles, the colour, considering the space is so tight. It's not overpowering at all. This is just so nice, having this floor space.
Yeah, no.
Have you felt it?
Yeah.
Bathing the girls and, you know.
Totally.
But it's so nice. You can sit here while the kids, where I'm sat, when the kids are in the bath or... Yeah, it's so nice.
We're going to call it Rochelle's seat from now on.
Thank you. I feel like it's the right thing to do, guys.
Michelle's place.
I should have brought a little sign with me. I've never been so happy about being associated with a loo before in my life.
It was better than what was there.
It's true.
The house looks amazing. Time for me to ask about the final cost.
I'm just going to go for this.
Go for it.
Yeah? Because it's been staring at me for far too long now. It's been a little bit bad doing this without the kids.
I was going to say kids are going to be livid.
Let's keep it quiet.
We'll just eat it all, and then they'll never know.
Never happen. So, whilst we're all happy and enjoying cake, I hate to bring up the dreaded word, which, if you know me, you know is my least favourite word, and that is budget. Because I'm not known for sticking to them very well. How did you do? How was it? When we first started this, you wanted to spend... Remind me, what was it again?
40. We didn't. We went over that, but we did do more things, like we've done underfloor heating.
It was sort of the extra bits, so the likes of like the tap, so we didn't have the kettle, that type of thing.
Yes.
The extra little storage bits, so bin in cupboards and things like that.
And whilst you're going along, you sort of think, oh, we're only doing this once.
Yeah.
Whilst we're doing it, we may as well have the hot tap, or we may as well have, you know, whatever it is. So what did you spend?
Don't know in total.
60-ish. Is that too quiet for the telly? I think it's about 60-ish.
You're really quiet about it.
I think we haven't
Not
tallied it up. Sometimes it's just best not to know, really.
I think it's added value in the way that you're going to live and, you know, your quality of life here. I think what you've done here just speaks for itself. Like, this is, we're now stood in two completely different homes. And I understand the decisions that you made. I understand the wall. I think you've really gained that cosy space that you really, really wanted. I think it's all just worked out so well, and I will come and sit on your loo whenever you invite me back. Yeah. My favourite seat in the house. Remember, it's mine. Yeah. Don't offer that seat to just anyone. That went so well, so well. What I love is they followed the plan, but they deviated where it suited them and suited their family. So yes, I offered them a completely open plan scheme and tried to push them, but it didn't work for them. And they went open plan with their kitchen diner, but they put the wall back up and they've now got that cosy lounge that they actually originally wanted. So it looks beautiful. I think they're going to be really, really happy there. And yeah, I'm feeling very much like an accomplished interior designer today.